Afghanistan, a land carved from stone, silence, and memory. Before the world awakens, its mountains breathe first. Here, every valley holds a story older than empires. Rivers born from snow carry life into deserts waiting for rain. From Buddhist sanctuaries to Islamic citadels, faith has shaped every horizon. Where caravans once crossed, stories still drift with the wind. And as dawn rises, the journey begins across a land etched by time. Now, follow the road into the heart of Afghanistan. As dawn rises over the Hindu Kush, the road descends into BAMIYAN, a valley where silence gathers like ancient dust. The cliffs rise like vast pages of stone, carved by wind, time, and forgotten empires. For centuries, caravans followed this valley, carrying silk, spice, and ideas that reshaped half the ancient world. Long before Islam arrived, BAMIYAN stood as one of Buddhism's farthest frontiers. Here, monks carved faith into the cliffs, shaping sanctuaries of silence and murals of vanished colors. 1,500 years ago, two colossal Buddhas stood here, painted in gold and blue, catching the first light of dawn. Empires came, storms passed, earthquakes struck, but the valley endured everything time could tear away. Even after the Buddhas fell, their empty thrones now speak louder than stone. Here, silence is not emptiness, but memory, carved into the very bones of the mountains. Leaving BAMIYAN's ochre cliffs behind, the land cools and softens as water appears where none should be. Six sapphire lakes lie suspended between white limestone cliffs, glowing like jewels in desert light. This is Band-e AMIR, Afghanistan's first national park, shaped by snowmelt, minerals, and time. Legend says Imam Ali struck the cliffs, releasing waters that filled the valleys overnight. Science tells another story, natural travertine dams forming over centuries. Each lake glows a different shade, sapphire, turquoise, even ink blue. In summer, wooden boats drift quietly across the still surface. In a land so dry, It feels unreal to see water this pure. Beyond the lakes, the world returns to rust and stone, guiding the journey deeper into the heart of Afghanistan. Beyond Bande Amir, the mountains tighten again, guiding the path into a thin world carved between giants. This is the WAKHAN corridor, a slender strip of land between Tajikistan, Pakistan, and China. For centuries, caravans carried silk, jade, and stories across this narrow frontier. Stone villages cling to the riverbanks, their barley fields glowing against barren slopes. The Vakhi and Kyrgyz still move with the seasons, herding yaks across ancient plateaus. Here, the land rises above 4,000 meters, where breath thins and silence deepens. During the Great Game, maps marked this corridor as a buffer between empires. Yet for the people who live here, it has always been simply home. Ahead, the path rises into the PAMIRs, where the sky opens like a cold, endless sea. On the high roof of Central Asia lies a vast silence, the Big PAMIR, a plain shaped by wind and altitude. The land stretches outward in soft curves, untouched and unbroken for miles. Shallow basins gather thin pools of water, shining like scattered mirrors under the high sun. Cloud shadows drift slowly across the plain, painting the earth in shifting tones of silver and blue. Stone ridges rise gently above the grass, faded by sun and ancient weather. The air is thin here, carrying only the faint hum of wind moving across open space. Light falls softly on distant ridges, giving them the quiet glow of an untouched world. In the late afternoon, the high plains turn gold, their contours melting gently into the horizon. As shadows lengthen, the Big PAMIR becomes a quiet ocean of land resting beneath the fading light. And when dusk settles, the highlands hold a calm older than memory itself. Above the high plains, the eastern Hindu KUSH rises in sharp, cold towers of stone. its ridges cut through the sky like frozen waves pushed upward by ancient earth. Snowfields cling to the slopes, glowing with a pale light beneath the thin air. Glacial streams carve narrow paths through the rock, carrying the cold breath of the summit. Clouds gather low, swirling around the peaks before thinning into the bright upper air. Here, the wind speaks in long, cold breaths that sweep across ridges untouched by time. Light shifts quickly in the high mountains, turning stone from silver to iron in a single moment. As evening approaches, the peaks glow with a muted fire, fading slowly into blue shadow. In the quiet of dusk, the eastern Hindu Kush feels like a world suspended between stone and sky. Here, the mountains keep their ancient calm, watching the centuries drift far below. As the mountains fade behind, Herat rises from the plains, a tapestry of domes, poetry, and ancient brick. For over 2 millennia, this city has stood along the Hari River, drawing travelers from Persia, India, and Central Asia. Alexander the Great once captured it. Persian dynasties rebuilt it. The Timurids crowned it with brilliance. At the center stands the Herat Citadel, Kala Ikhtiyaruddin, first built in 330 BCE. Its sunlit bricks have witnessed Mongol invasions, Persian kings, and centuries of fire and renewal. From its towers, the horizon stretches into a land shaped by faith, literature, and relentless time. Below, the old bazaars breathe the same dust that ancient caravans once stirred. Herat remains a city of artists, calligraphers, tile makers, poets, each preserving a fragment of its golden age. As the sun sets, the citadel glows like a memory refusing to fade. Beyond Herat, the journey turns north, to the blue domes of Mazar-e Sharif. Moving east from Mazar, the land tightens into mountain valleys before unfolding into the basin of Kabul. For centuries, Kabul stood at the crossroads of empires, Persian, Mughal, and Central Asian. In the mid-20th century, it was called the Paris of Central Asia. Rose gardens, poetry, open cafes. Today, the old bazaars still breathe with spices, copperware, dyed fabrics, and voices woven through the dust. Among Kabul's treasures, none carries its soul like the hand-woven carpets. Each pattern reflects land, season, and memory, stories braided through generations. Above the city, the gardens of Babur remain a place of calm, built by the Mughal emperor who chose to rest here forever. From its terraces, Kabul spreads like a tapestry of dust, courage, and unbroken will. And in the old city streets, life continues, quiet, stubborn, and endlessly enduring. Beyond Kabul, the road turns south toward the ancient city of Ghazni. As the mountains narrow again, forests appear, dark, dense, and unlike anywhere else in Afghanistan. This is Nuristan, once called Kafiristan, the land of light after centuries of mountain faiths. Mist clings to the pines, and sunlight filters through branches like drifting gold. Wooden homes cling to steep hillsides, carved from the very forest that shelters them. The Nuristani people preserve songs, carvings, and festivals older than written history. Some believe their ancestors came from ancient Indo-Iranian tribes, or perhaps soldiers of Alexander. Their stories recall mountain gods, river spirits, and myths carried by wind through the pines. Few travelers reach this land, hidden behind ridges and time. From Nuristan, the journey climbs toward the high spines of the Hindu Kush. Ahead lies a world shaped by stone, snow, and the ancient breath of the earth. South of Kabul, the land opens toward Ghazni, a crossroads where empires carved their names into stone. Atop the hill stands the ancient fortress, its walls weathered by 1,000 winters. Kings of the Ghaznavid Empire once ruled from here, watching caravans flow between Persia and India. Below the fortress rise the twin minarets, slender towers etched with Kufic script and faded turquoise. Though earthquakes toppled much of their height, their patterns still carry the breath of a golden age. The plain around Ghazni shifts from gold to ash, shaped by winds that sweep across the centuries. Traders once paused here to pray, rest, and exchange stories beneath fortress shadows. Today, the fortress stands quiet, its stones warmed by sunlight and the memory of voices long gone. From its towers, the horizon drifts into a land shaped by wars, poets, and wandering kings. Beyond Ghazni, the road bends south, toward Kandahar, where old walls rise from desert winds. Beyond Kandahar's dusty plains, life gathers where roads meet, places where the day begins with footsteps and wheels. In towns, small and large, the streets breathe with motion. Vendors calling, carts rolling, and children running between shadows. Motorbikes hum along narrow lanes, weaving past walls the color of earth. Elders sit outside their shops, sharing tea and stories that drift like slow wind. Markets bloom with color, pomegranates glowing red, spices rising in soft clouds of gold and rust. Every corner holds a rhythm, the strike of metal, the call of vendors, the laughter of children chasing sunlight. Women carry baskets of bread, moving with a quiet grace shaped by generations. Dust rises in warm light, turning the air into a soft haze where day and memory mingle. As evening arrives, lanterns glow faintly, and the streets slow into a gentle hum. Here, in the everyday motion of Afghan streets, life continues, steady, warm, and endlessly human. Beyond the restless streets, the land hardens into SIAH, mountains dark as forgotten fire. Here, stone holds the memory of ancient eruptions, shaped into ridges sharp enough to catch the wind. Light falls thin across the slopes, turning black rock into sweeping waves of silver and ash. Wind moves through the valleys like a wandering voice, echoing across empty stone. The mountains rise without trees, without water, only the quiet strength of earth stripped to its bones. In the high sun, their black faces glow faintly, as if holding heat from a world long vanished. Shadows drift slowly down the slopes, reshaping the mountains with each passing hour. When clouds gather, SIAH darkens further, standing like a vast wall carved from night. Yet at dusk, the mountains soften, turning blue, then violet, breathing the last light into the desert. Here, in the black mountains of SIAH, the land holds its silence like a final ancient truth. Leaving the dark ridges of SIAH behind, the land softens once more, opening into wide fields where wheat begins to glow like rising gold. Here, villages rise from earth itself, homes shaped from clay, sun, and the patience of generations. Terraces curl around the hillsides, catching the wind and the morning light. Down the narrow paths, donkeys carry bundles of wheat, moving with the slow rhythm of rural life. In the fields, the wind brushes through the stalks, turning the valley into a soft river of sound. Children run along the edges of the fields, their laughter rising like sparks in the warm air. Clay ovens burn softly at the village center, baking bread that carries the scent of home. From afar, the fields glow under the sun, patches of gold stitched between hills of quiet earth. Evening brings long shadows, stretching gently across the wheat as the day exhales its final light. Here, in the quiet breath of these fields, Afghanistan reveals the softness hidden beneath its mountains. Descending from the icy ridges of Salang, the land softens into rolling hills, where water glimmers between stone and sky. This is KURGHA Lake, a calm mirror for Kabul's restless heart. At dusk, light moves gently across the water, turning its surface into silver and gold. Families gather by the shore, sharing tea, laughter, and the rare quiet of evening. Once a reservoir, KURGHA grew into a beloved retreat, an escape from Kabul's dust and bustle. Fishermen cast their lines into waters fed by mountain streams older than cities. Birds circle above, drifting with the wind that carries scents of pine and evening cold. Here, the mountains reflect without trembling, as if even time pauses to breathe. KURGHA is a reminder that even in a land shaped by struggle, moments of peace still rise like evening light. From here, the road turns west once more, toward the highlands folding into dusk. As dusk settles across the Afghan highlands, the land folds into gold, then into quiet. The mountains that watched empires rise now rest in the fading light. Rivers gleam like threads of silver weaving through valleys carved by centuries. Here, the ancient and the present walk side by side. Stone walls, modern footsteps, timeless wind. Afghanistan is more than its headlines. It is a land of resilience, memory, and unbroken beauty. Across deserts, lakes, cities, and high mountain roads, life continues. Quiet, determined, enduring. And as the final light slips behind the ridges, Afghanistan becomes what it has always been. A land shaped by mountains, guarded by memory, and carried forward by its people. Discover the world. Explore the extraordinary. See you in the next adventure.